everyone, I'm Megan Birch and welcome to our very first monthly training webinar. At Redemption Plus, we're passionate about helping businesses learn and grow, so we'll be presenting a different topic each month to help your redemption space improve operationally. This month, we're talking about inventory management and best practices. With me today is Josh Adkins, one of our account managers. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do with customers.
Yeah, my name's Josh Adkins. I've been here for 4.5 years with Redemption Plus. Work on the sales team as an account manager. So work day to day with customers of all sizes, single locations up to regional chains to national locations as well.
Okay, so it sounds like you've gotten to have quite a bit of experience with Redemption.
Definitely, all facets of the industry, but constantly learning every day. So,
well, thank you for joining us. Yeah. So this month we're going to talk about inventory management, which I imagine is something you hear a lot about.
Definitely.
What are some of the struggles that you hear from your customers around inventory?
I think the most common thing I hear is people have issues with their inventory levels, with their card reader systems, just the information not being accurate.
Okay. So what are some of the ways that happens?
The easiest way to get into that trouble is, not uploading your DPL every time you order.
Okay, let's back up. Tell us about a DPL.
Sure. So DPL is a digital packing list. You might also hear them referred to as an EPL, electronic packing list. Basically, that's going to have all of the information in your order in that digital file. So it's going to have item number, quantities, ticket value, all of that valuable information in a file sent to you, and you upload that into your card reader system.
Okay. So if you don't upload this to your system, then you're starting off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. Also, if you've ordered a new item that week or some new items, those items will not be in your inventory because you haven't uploaded your DPL. So if you're trying to sell that item, most likely your redemption staffer is going to be forced to scan out a different item of similar ticket value or do something else outside of best practices to get that moving. And then you're going to be stuck with two items that are incorrect.
Oh dear, that sounds like a mess.
Yeah, it only gets worse and worse the longer you let it go on. These card reader systems are a really valuable tool, and they've got great reports that you can use, but the information's only as good as you put into it.
Okay, so kind of tell us about some of these reports and what they can do.
Yeah, so you can have a usage report that's going to show you what you scanned out that week or over a certain period of time. That'll give you a good idea what inventory is moving, and help you determine, what your next order might need to be.
But if you're not scanning the right thing, those reports are no good. Correct?
Right. So for an example, say you ordered the brand new Tootsie Roll mango flavored, right? And this week you sell 500 of the mango flavored Tootsie Rolls, but you hadn't uploaded your DPL, so it's not in your system.
Oh.
So your staffer has to scan something out, so they're most likely scanning out another Tootsie Roll flavor, Fruit Punch, for example.
Okay.
So at the end of the week, they've scanned out 500 Fruit Punch Tootsie Rolls and none of the mango. So when you go to order, you're going to order 500 Fruit Punch and no mango. So then your customers aren't going to get that delicious mango flavor that they desperately want.
Well, that sounds like a headache right there. So you're scanning out the incorrect item, selling the other item, so then you're long on the Fruit Punch and short on the mango.
Right. So your inventories, and it's not going to get any better until you address the situation. So the longer that goes on, the more and more, different items that could be affected from that.
Okay, so we need to upload the DPL immediately. Is there anything else that the DPL can help us with as far as inventory goes?
Yeah, definitely. I would use it as a tool to check against your order when you receive it. Make sure the DPL in the packing list and what was received matches up. The DPL is not going to know if you were shorted an item or if something was broken, that type of thing.
Okay.
So that's when, if something was broken or shorted, definitely reach out to your account manager and we can get that fixed for you, right away.
Okay. Are there any other times you should update the inventory system?
Yeah, I'd say anytime you find something's broken or gone missing, definitely you want to update that as soon as possible, as soon as those things are uncovered to keep your inventory accurate as possible.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
So, what about performing a physical inventory?
Yes, we definitely recommend performing a physical inventory once a month if you can. That's counting all the bin items, the wall items, everything you've got, and also a good time to clean and just keep everything kind of tidy and up to date.
Okay, and I assume you're going to want to count everything out on the sales floor and then in back stock as well, too.
Yes, any product you have in your entire center for redemption, you want to keep that, make sure that count's accurate and up to date. When it comes to the bin items, we offer a bin calculator with our operation toolkit, so you can easily plug in the quantities and you're not having to count 1,000 Army men. You can plug in quantities and it'll give you a good estimate.
Okay, so you just weigh it and it tells you, instead of having to count 4,564 bouncy balls, you just type in 12 pounds.
Right. So yes, you would plug in the weight, and we would give you the quantities of what you should have in your bin there. Yes.
Okay. Well, that seems like it would save a lot of time.
Yeah. It can be really tiresome counting all those bouncy balls and fun dips and who knows what else.
Well, that bin weight calculator is available as part of our operational toolkit, which can be accessed at go.redemptionplus.com/operational toolkit. So, Josh, is there anything else we should know?
I think just right now is a good time to take a breath. It's kind of a downtime before the busy seasons start to kick off again. So this would be a really good time to do that physical inventory, make sure everything's up to date. And one more thing, if your inventory system isn't scanning out something for some reason, definitely get with your account manager and we can figure out if it's something on our end, or we can work with the card readers software as well to help figure out where that issue lies.
Okay, so we're in a great time to just slow down, clean up, get your system all cleared out and corrected, and that'll help you going into spring break.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's a great idea. So, man, you've given us a lot of information. So of everything that you shared, what would you say are the top 3 things that redemption managers should focus on?
I would say number 1 is upload the DPL, right away when you get it in. That way your inventory is accurate. Make any adjustments as soon as you can. So if something is broken, missing, something like that. And then 3 would be doing that physical inventory once a month. Really just making sure that inventory is accurate. It's going to save you a lot of headaches down the road.
Okay. So DPL, make adjustments, physical inventory.
Yep.
I think those are 3 big things to help you succeed. Thank you so much for joining us, Josh. We appreciate your time. That was a lot of really great information.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to access our operational toolkit at go.redemptionplus.com/operational toolkit. And tune in next month where we'll be talking managing out old inventory.